When you're out camping, do you ever get that uneasy feeling that something just ain't right? You know, that gut feeling that makes you just want to look behind you, and that hair on the back of your neck stands up, and you end up spending a very restless night sleeping because every little snap of every twig, you know, gets your attention. Well, I'm here to show you what I do for campsite safety where I can get a good night's sleep. Well, hey y'all, welcome to Mirror After Kids. You know, campsite safety and security is a topic that I've been thinking on for a long time, and I decided to go ahead and do a video on it because a lot of people feel that they just don't need it, you know, if they're going to be in an established campground or something like that, and I agree to an extent. And this is not a scare tactic video whatsoever, but you know, there are bad people and animals out there in the world, and I really don't ever want to be a victim. So I'm going to do everything I can not to be. And when I set up camp, I actually put some things out, and I'll show you here in just a second what I do to help me get a better night's sleep. Now, you may camp in established campgrounds and you're not really worried about other people harming you, and that's okay. But what about your stuff? Now, I use cables and locks and things like that for my generators and bicycles and stuff overnight. And if we're going to be out riding or doing an adventure during the day, I still, you know, chain up a lot of stuff. But I also put a few things out, and one of them is a trail cam. And now I do two different ones just so I can get the full campsite. And no, they're not cellular ones because most places I go, I don't have cellular coverage. So those have memory cards, and if something does come up missing, then at least I have them on video. I usually just find a tree that's a little off from the campsite and I attach it to that. And because in general, people are not going to be looking for trail cams. So this will catch people walking through your campsite when you're gone. And I also want to make sure they have infrared so it picks up at night. And every morning I pull the memory cards and I put it on the computer and I check it to see if there's anybody that came into camp or any animals that came in. And so far I haven't had any, or I would have put them on my videos. I'm really hoping to see a bear come into camp one night. That'd be kind of cool. Now, I know putting up a trail cam seems simple, and no, it's not going to save your life. But if you got people stealing your stuff, I mean, it can surely identify them to the authorities, and maybe possibly you can get your stuff back or put them behind bars. Now, another thing that I do that's pretty simple is I put up these motion detection lights. I have magnets placed around the camper, and all I have to do is just attach it to it. They're solar powered, and they come on when any movement's around, hopefully to scare away any animals or people. Now, is that security? Well, in a way it is, just like you have a security light, you know, at your house. You want to be able to see who's out there, and when those lights come on, you can easily look out the window of your camper and see if anything's moving around out there. I've had some raccoons come into camp and set them off, and you can see the glow. I just pick the curtain up and see it's raccoons and move on about my business. And when I was doing the research for this video, I was looking at what other people use, and I came across a really cool little radar sensing system and ended up getting one of those. And this is what it's called. I can't pronounce it, and that's what it is. And this is everything that's in the box. Now, these are brand new, and I haven't had a chance to camp with them yet except for this weekend, and they seem like they're working pretty good. There's other videos out there on how to set these up. I would probably watch one of them if you decide to get this. You can put up to 6 different modulars on that and triangulate all the way around your campground. I just got this one so I can just put it kind of on the main trail leading in to where I'm camped. And what's really neat about these, they actually can go through objects. So you can actually put it down in a bush where no one can see it and it still goes off. And you can put this little receiver in your camper right up next to your bed, and when something moves outside, it'll go off, and hopefully your motion lights will go off. You can open your window and see what it is. I was watching a lot of videos on these little things, and there's a lot of people that do the backpacking. They take those with them, and they'll set up 2 or 3 way back in the woods, you know, when they're tent camping, and that way any animals that come in, it gives them a heads up. And then we get into the topic of firearms. There's a lot of people out there that think they're protected all because they carry, and you're really not. Now, when you're outside and you can see something approaching you, either 2-legged or 4-legged, and you have time, then yeah, you're protected. But if you're in your camper and it's 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and you know you've got it laying right here next to your head, and you think you're safe, but you know that little black bar that's right next to your door that gives you assist to get up into your camper from your steps. Next time you're in there, have your partner pick it up and close it against the door like you do when you're traveling, and then you try to get out. You are actually locked in your own camper. You can't get out. Now you can kick the door out, I'm sure, but in a situation like that, you don't know what you're fixing to jump into. I had some friends of mine at the Larry Joe Taylor Fest down in Texas, and you know, that's like a whole week-long deal. And they had all their stuff tucked in at night. They went to bed and they locked their doors, and they heard people outside their camper and stealing their stuff, and they tried to get out of their camper to stop them, and that little bar was pulled over their door, and they were locked in and couldn't get out. Now you're saying, yeah, I can shoot through the window or shoot through the side of the camper, but you're not going to do that if you're a responsible gun owner, because you're responsible for where that bullet ends up. And if you got a lot of people around, you sure don't want to do that. And it also depends on what state you're in. I mean, you may just have to let them steal your stuff. And I really don't know what the rules with YouTube is, but I'm going to show you what I carry 100% of the time when I'm out in the woods. I carry this Glock 29 Gen 5 10mm in a shoulder harness. So I've got it right here, and I got the clips right here, and I usually have a coat over it so no one sees it and gets scared and all that stuff, and I keep that with me 100% of the time when I'm outside my camper. Now in my backpack, in the little zipper in the very back, I keep a LCP 380, and that's for when she's hiking behind me, she can reach up, pull the zipper, and pull it right out at a moment's notice. We also keep bear spray and stuff like that as well. So there's multiple things there that's going to help you secure your campsite and help you sleep better at night, or hopefully deter any 4-legged or 2-legged creature that comes in your campsite day or night. You know, as a responsible firearms owner, you know, that's the last possible resort if my life is completely in danger. You know, I'm not going to do that whatsoever unless I have to, and that's including a bear, a elk. And I'm sure you're thinking, man, that's a lot to set up, but you know, what's the price for safety and security? So I put a couple of cameras out, one at the entrance of my campsite and one kind of in the woods facing the back side of my camper. I put these motion lights up to deter anything or any person that comes into my campsite within range of those detectors. There's usually about 3 of them up, one on the front, one on the side that's facing out, one on the back on the steps. And now I've got these little radar things that can actually alert me when anything walks through the path of that little radar detection zone, and you can make it big, small, you can make it sensitive, non-sensitive. So I think it only picks up warm-blooded things. So if it's a snake, I don't know what it's going to do. And that's all going to be set up less than 5 minutes. I mean, if that helps me sleep, I'm going to do it every time. Well, if you found any of these items useful, I'm going to put the links to all these in the description below, and you can check them out and see how much they all cost. I know you can pick up these little cameras now for $29. That's just amazing to me. You know, years ago they were $120, $130 just for a little trail cam. And I think these little things here run close to 200 bucks, but you know, I think they're waterproof, they're gonna last forever, and you can put them anywhere you want. You can actually put them at your driveway, you know, when you're home, and then just grab them when you get ready to go camping. I purposely left out the blink cameras and those little home security things that run off Wi-Fi, and if you've got Starlink, then by all means I would sure get that, because you can actually look on your phone at what's outside instead of through the window in the dark. But I don't have Starlink, so I'm just showing you what I do, and until I get it, this is what I'm going to use. But again, this is not a scare tactic video. I'm just showing you kind of what I set up and what helps me sleep better at night, and I feel secure. And if you do something different, leave me a comment below and tell me what you do. You never know. You may teach an old dog new tricks, and I may do what you're doing instead. But other than that, I guess I got this video wrapped up. Stay safe out there, and always remember, leave it better than you found it. And if I don't see you on the trail, I'll see you down the road.